What's up guys, Stevie here with Lucky Crit. Just wanted to do another quick video today discussing Fire Emblem Heroes. It's been a very long time since I've actually updated Fire Emblem Heroes or kept you guys aware of the news. I'm sure many of you have gone to other channels or, looked at other stuff to get your news and keep updated. So I'm sorry about that. It's just difficult to do, a normal big video every single week and then also do like little news videos and stuff. So I'm trying to find a nice balance where I can do basically both. Maybe it's just going to be me talking to the camera, occasionally overlaying some stuff on the screen, talking about stuff with you guys. So we'll see if this format works out, and let me know if you like it, by the way. So it's almost been a year since Fire Emblem Heroes was released. It's hard to believe that it's actually been that long already. And, I mean, the game is still pretty strong. We've had kind of a lull and a dead period in the past little while. I do personally think that if they continue on with the way that they're going, I mean, Temis Trials and Voting Gauntlet are getting pretty boring pretty fast. I mean, I really think that we need a new mode or something, so I really hope that there's good stuff on the horizon for the game. I still love the game, absolutely, but it's not perfect. We need some more stuff in it. Gotta have some cool stuff going on. And thankfully, there's going to be an anniversary celebration. It's pretty obvious that they would do that. They've been, pretty generous with celebrations in the past, so it was kind of clear that we would get this. But there's going to be a lot going on, and they actually released the event schedule, so let's take a look at that very quickly. So first off, there's going to be an early anniversary celebration, and this is going to include a Choose Your Legends 2. And if you're not familiar, if you weren't around at the very beginning when Fire Emblem Heroes was about to be released, basically before the game came out, they did a Choose Your Legends poll, where for an entire week, every single day you were able to go to a particular website and vote for a character that you wanted to see added into Fire Emblem Heroes. And I think that was a really cool thing for them to do, because then they kind of gauged the interest of a lot of characters and saw maybe who was important that they should eventually get around to adding in the game. It didn't affect the content directly after that, for the game launch, because that was too soon. They already pretty much had everything that they were going to have at launch done, and so this stuff was for basically later on. And some of these characters that we ended up getting from the Choose Your Legends poll, I mean, we just got them pretty recently, a couple months ago. The far-fetched heroes, characters like Lute, Mia, Dorcas, those kind of characters. So this definitely could be really, really good if you want to kind of get the more obscure characters and get some of those going and bring them into Heroes. Definitely. I mean, okay, so what made me mad last time around with this was that everybody voted for characters like Ike and Roy, Lucina and Lynn, and those are awesome characters. Everybody likes those characters, of course they do. And basically the 4 winning characters, 2 male and 2 female, are going to get new alternate costumes, a new alternate version of them in the game, which is cool. But then at the same time, most of the votes are sucked into those already popular characters that are already definitely going to be in the game to begin with. And a lot of the more obscure characters that are, I think, more interesting to actually get into the game are then not being added to the game because, everybody's voting for Ike and stuff. So that's what I didn't like last time around. I think Brave Ike is cool. Looking back, I'm kind of glad with what we got. I'm happy with it. I hope that they don't make it so that you can vote for the same characters again in terms of, the 4 winners that we had last time. I hope you can't do that again, because otherwise you better get ready for Ike to win again. Ike winning round 2. And, maybe a brand new Black Knight armor costume for Ike or something. I don't know. But basically, this is going to be good for trying to get a little bit of awareness for maybe characters that you think are really cool, that intelligence systems might not even get around to for the time being or the near future, or who knows how long it would take them to go through the entire game roster and get everybody in there. I don't know. But in my personal opinion, I think this event is exactly what that's for. So, maybe the 4 winners are going to be, more popular characters again. Perhaps it won't be possible to get the really obscure people up to that level, essentially. But this will be good for attracting intelligence systems' attention on some of these more obscure characters. So be sure to vote for any characters that you particularly like. The more obscure, the better, as far as I see. I mean, do what you will. But it would be really cool to start seeing more obscure characters in the game. Like, don't waste a vote on somebody like Leaf. I mean, it's pretty obvious that we're going to see a Thracia banner eventually. I don't see any reason why Finn wouldn't be in it. So, I mean, while I can't predict the future, it's pretty clear that we're going to get around to it eventually. We just got a Radiant Dawn banner. They're going through game by game, filling out the roster a little bit. But, like I've been saying, this Choose Your Legends is for, like, pick an obscure character that you don't think is going to be in the game. Like, I don't even know. How about Fiona? Who remembers Fiona from Radiant Dawn? You probably don't. See, that's exactly why that character is probably not going to be in Fire Emblem Heroes for the time being, for who knows how long it will take them to get around to doing that, if we even ever get all the characters, at all. But basically, do that. Vote for who you like. Don't vote for Ike again, please. I'm begging you. But yeah, so that's going to be pretty cool. So that's coming up really soon. It's this upcoming week. So definitely stay tuned for that and try to log in every single day and choose your character that you want to see in the game. It's just a fun way to kind of increase awareness for some of these characters. Last time around, because of some of the meme videos on YouTube, like Obsidian Wasp's video, you know, Fire EmBlazem and those kind of videos, those are the videos that basically memed Loot into the game, because Loot's a cool character, but she wasn't that popular before that. She's a meme character, just like Dorcas. And last time around, with the far-fetched heroes, those were basically the next set of available popular characters that they were able to add to the game, you know, without going into Radiant Dawn, because they were obviously saving those characters for this Radiant Dawn banner that we just got. So anybody that's not in that top tier for the next set of Brave units that get alternate costumes, that's probably what we're going to see in the next, you know, maybe Far-Fetched Heroes or whatever banner. I don't know if they named it Far-Fetched Heroes because they were like meme characters, meme heroes. I don't know. But if we're going to meme the next character into Fire Emblem, now is the time to do it. I think Geb would be pretty cool to meme into heroes. But anyway, so moving on from that, there's also going to be a Grand Hero battle against Lyon. You know, I know there's a lot of confusion about Lyon because there's a million Leons and Leos in the games, but this is the Fire Emblem Sacred Stones character. I'm not going to go into spoilers about that, but big character, big deal in Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones, and I'm really excited about this. And there's also going to be a new heroes summoning event that kind of goes along with this Grand Hero battle. That takes place on January 24th, so very soon, and the Grand Hero battle is on January 25th. So usually what they tend to do with the Grand Hero battles is the Grand Hero battle is a unit from a particular game, and they also release a new banner of characters to coincide with that game, like we just saw where we had Oliver with the Radiant Dawn characters. So I'd say it's pretty likely that this banner is going to be a Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones banner. It would be really, really cool to see characters like, I don't know, Myrrh, Cormag. A lot of people want La Rochelle, and La Rochelle was actually mentioned by name. And before I get flamed, La Raquel, however you want to pronounce it, I should actually look that up and figure that out myself. But basically, a lot of people were talking about this because back in the day with the Favaro leaks, he actually mentioned that, you know, specifically we would not get La Rochelle for the next period of time. So maybe he was referring to the fact that he knew that that was on the horizon for this year. I don't know. I don't know how advanced his knowledge was, but I'd say it's pretty likely that we could see her in this banner if we're going to see La Rochelle or La Raquel anytime soon. There's also going to be a Grand Hero Battle Revival for Valter, also from the Sacred Stones, so clearly we're having a little Sacred Stones session here. And we also have Tempest Trials Mini, Shrouded by the Storm, taking place on January 30th. I mean, could be another Sacred Stones theme. And then we're also going to have the first anniversary celebration, which hopefully, you know, last time around for the 6-month celebration, that's when we got the Brave Heroes. That's when we got the, you know, free hero that they basically gave us that you could select, which was really, really cool. I would like to see that again. I think it's definitely possible that we could see that again. Who knows at this point? As a gacha game, they've been pretty generous from time to time, but at other times they're also not so generous, so I couldn't really say. They've also added a brand new starter support pack to the shop, and this includes 12 orbs, 12 stamina potions, 12 lights blessings, and 1 5-star Black Knight, and this is for $4, $4 US. And I guess this is kind of a nice little starting gift if, you know, the player that's new to Fire Emblem Heroes is willing to spend a couple bucks to get it. The Black Knight being the gift or reward in this case, I think is kind of good, kind of interesting, because otherwise they're not going to have a chance to get a Black Knight. You know, if you started Fire Emblem Heroes right now or anytime soon, you're not going to get a Black Knight until who knows when, because he was a Tempest Trial reward in the past. We'll probably see him again eventually, but who knows how long that'll be. So for the time being, I think that's a decent little reward here. But of course, you know, for those of us that have already played the game, we have him already. This is a $4 pack. I don't know if that's worth it to you. A lot of people are free to play, so, you know, take it or leave it. But that's just something interesting that they also add to the game. They also are now offering a welcome back gift. So if at any time you get bored of Fire Emblem Heroes, you know, uninstall it or just don't touch it for over 30 days, any players who haven't logged into the game for 30 days or more can now receive a one-time gift of 20 orbs. So a nice little orb influx to kind of, I guess, coerce you to keep playing again after a while. So that could be pretty cool, especially if, you know, if you get really mad about not getting the character you want, you rage quit, a month or two later you come back, well, here's a nice little 20 orbs to get you started again and to give it another chance. So that's cool. There's going to be a planned version update on the 7th of February. Hopefully that's going to include some new features and stuff. I'm about to do another video, and I'll get that out before that, but I get the feeling that they might start doing some things that are going to invalidate some of the videos that people have made in the past. So we'll have to see about that. There's also going to be some special maps and hero quests floating around, so obviously that's there. Refined weapons special maps and so on, and 5 new quests for Arena and Arena Assault, so definitely stay tuned to that. Obviously keep track of the in-game notice board, but so far it looks like this is going to be an exciting time for Fire Emblem Heroes. I hope that the anniversary event lives up to the hype. It definitely looks exciting. I'm super hyped to get Lyon. I might actually save 20k feathers at the time that I'm recording this and just wait for Lyon and maybe 5-star him. Hopefully he'll be good. I wonder if they'll give him like the Naglfar and his actual tome and everything from the Sacred Stones, and how good he'll be. He'll most likely be a red mage unit. Obviously, you know, I can't predict that, but so far every dark mage has been red, so that's just the theme and the way that they're doing it for the Magic Triangle. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this short video. Just wanted to update you guys on some Fire Emblem Heroes news. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also be sure to join in on our Discord for further discussion. If you want to talk about Fire Emblem Heroes, there's definitely a pretty big and active Fire Emblem Heroes channel over there. People are always posting about builds and stuff, so definitely join in on the discussion. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Lucky Crit Gaming. And if you like what we do here at Lucky Crit, be sure to consider supporting us on Patreon. And as always, a huge shout out to our awesome and amazing patrons who help to keep this channel alive and continue making content as often as we do. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.